The reality is that the 1 million that we have made is just a drop in the ocean. But for us, it's enough because it's an initiative that was undertaken by students for students. So it's enough. And my grandmother taught me to appreciate small things and bigger things. So 1 million, it's a lot. You can't get it on the streets. But the reality is that if the university now is saying, let us register these students with the 9,460 because that's the registration fee at Wits, then we are going to only afford to assist 100 students. But we are negotiating with the university to say, look, but these are the poor of the poorest, and you know they are plight because you are the one that you've been asking them through the financial aid office to say, are you poor? And the students say yes. Then the university says, prove how poor you are. Then you run around collecting documents to prove that you are living on social grants, your father died or your father deserted you. Now they have proven to the university that they are poor. So logically speaking, where does the university think these people will get the 9,460? We are now negotiating with the university to say, look, charge us 3,000 per student. Show us your generosity, because Professor Habib is saying that the university cares about the poor. That's what he's been saying. He said it even earlier today. Now we are saying, prove that you care about the poor, charge us 3,000 each.
And how are those negotiations faring? Are you closer to reaching a deal? Do you think they'll bring down the registration fee?
We started last week, Thursday, and they collapsed. We negotiated on Friday, they collapsed. We didn't negotiate today because we had the official launch. But we are adamant. I mean, there's no way in which we can register those students for 9,460.
And there's over 2,000 students
yes.
that need assistance here,
yes.
and you're saying only 100 can get it. I mean, how do you choose? I'm sure it's a difficult process to choose those students who will benefit.
As SRC, we are not going to choose. There is no mechanism that we are going to use that is more than the one that Wits, together with government and NFSAS, have subjected these students to say, prove how poor you are. Which other mechanism can we use that is better than this one, or that is more humiliating than this one? Because these are the poor of the poorest. And then if you were to apply another mechanism, then it's like beating a man when he's already down.
If you're not going to choose, then what happens?
The university has an obligation. Wits is the biggest university in Africa. Actually, it's #1 in Africa. They have to prove. They have an obligation. The question that I made to the Vice-Chancellor today is that how many students are they going to pay with their own money, not with the money that the students have raised? How many? Because they have an obligation in society. This is a public outcry. This is a public outcry. So Wits must be seen coming into play. Wits has money. By the way, we got 100 million, 10 million of it was taken to museum, where the university bought copper dinosaurs. They would have taken that money to assist these students. And by the way, Habib and Blade Nzimande are friends. They call each other every day. I say to the Vice-Chancellor, call your colleague, call your comrade, ask him to assist, to fund this cause.
Very quickly for us, you did launch the 1 million 1 month campaign. I believe you made some more money out
yes.
of that. Tell us a bit more.
Well, we went to the campaign today with the million that we had, but we left the campaign today with more than 700,000 that we made today alone. So it means now the money we have now is it's 1.8 million. The Chancellor, Chief Deputy Justice Mosenege, gave us 50,000 from his own pocket. And members of the bar, his friends, also pledged 50,000. There were 10 of them in all. So it made 500,000 just today. Then we had the staff, lecturers, just teachers, just lecturers of Wits, who gave us 200,000.